Bhopal gas tragedy wasn't an accident, it was a preventable disaster caused by Union Carbide failure to listen to warning. Tonight, we will show how ignore external pressure led to catastrophe and propose solution. I'm Bao and our team, Jerry, Kevin, and John, will guide you through this critical analysis. So our analysis named Beyond the Factory Gates, the impact of external environmental failure in the Bhopal gas disaster. So our first recommendation is to create a system that ensure the accountability to the community and foster communication with stakeholders to address. So this means to address UCIL lack of engagement with local communities, and first pressure group establishing a program for stakeholder communication and accountability is advised. So in overall, first we must transform UCIL relationship with critics into collaborations. Next is the description of our recommendations is what is the problem and where does this come from. So UCIL dismissed warning from Greenpeace and Amnesty. That is the problem, and our goal is to transparency report unlike UCIL hidden violations, and to create a public forums to hear from the survivor. Next is how we're gonna do it. Firstly, we're gonna organize monthly stakeholder to meet with local community leaders, NGO, and survivor group at the UCIL plant. From a stakeholder engagement department with UCIL to handle feedback from the community and the pressure group, prepare safety report every 3 months, and manage communication and complaint handling. Also publish quality safety report. This is very important, available online, printed copy at local government office and display them at the plant. Develop an online communication platform or notice board in local area. Mostly train UCIL staff on communication.
A community relations manager leads with plant teams executing feedback. Corporate communication handles report. Critical after UCIL's 1984 media blackout. Month 1 to 3, launch farms. Month 6, expanding nationally. Month 12, full compliance, faster than UCIL's 40 years evaluations. Implementing the stockholder programming require investment. The largest share, 40% fund training and staffing, including a dedicated UCIL engagement teams. 30% covers community meetings while digital translation services, ensuring all the voices are heard. 20% support transparent report, while 10% maintain digital platform for ongoing dialogue. At just 1 million annually, this is a fraction of UCIL 470 million settlement. Proof that proactive trust building is both affordable and essential. Will this be challenging? Obviously, some might resist transparency. Employees might fear blames, and yes, sensitive data could leak, but our forces approach mitigates their risk. We start with non-sensitive safety topic, involves unit in planning and implement struggle data protocols. The alternative others propose is unthinkable.
Recommendation number 2. In order to address UCIL's non-compliance with safety regulations and ensure the safe operation of this facility, in general, it is advisable for UCIL to collaborate with local government bodies to enhance adherence to safety standards and improve emergency preparedness. Well, in general, the recommendation number 2 is to recommend enhancing adherence to local regulations and improving safety frameworks rooted in the community. Now, the description for the recommendation is there are 3 important aspects, which is regulatory collaboration, in which we partner with Indian agencies for joint safety audits, fixing UCIL's 1984 mistake of ignoring inspectors, community-rooted training, and affordable technology. Well, UCIL should focus on improving compliance with India's safety laws while collaborating with local government agencies and technical institutions to improve plant safety and emergency response so that this issue will not happen again. How are we going to do it? Well, very simple. Number 1, we're going to conduct joint safety inspection every 3 months with the State Pollution Board Control, the Labor Department, and also the UCIL Safety Compliance Team. We're going to organize emergency drills twice a year involving workers and residents with guidance from local disaster management agencies. We are going to translate all safety instruction into local languages. It could be Hindi or any regional dialects, and display them through visual posters, signs, and evacuation maps. And lastly, we're going to develop a confidential safety reporting system allowing employees and community members to report safety concerns anonymously, monitored by a local safety committee. And one more that I would like to add is we would partner with Indian Institutes of Technology, IITs, and local polytechnic colleges to develop low-cost hazard detection systems and retrofit outdated systems. Now, delegates. Obviously, we have 5 different tasks and 5 different responsibility enforcer. For task number 1, in which it's overseeing operations and inspections, it is going to go into the UCIL safety compliance team. The legal and compliance checks will go to the State Pollution Control Board and labor departments. The training and emergency response drills will be regulated by disaster management agencies. To develop affordable safety solutions, we will let it be done by the IITs and local technical institutions. And lastly, managing the anonymous worker complaint system, responsible for receiving, investigating, and responding to safety concerns reported by workers and local residents, will be handled by a newly appointed UCIL Worker Safety Committee.
The phrase highlights a strategy approach for business or organizations looking to implement new project or technology in India, starting with a pilot project in specific location, such as Bhopal, allow for testing and refining the initiative before scaling it to a larger audience. This method can be particularly useful in navigating India's often complex and slow approval process. The suggestion to lobby regulators draw on historical precedents of the 1985 Gas Leak Act, which was enacted in response to the Bhopal disaster. This act demonstrates that regulatory change is possible through concerted efforts, even in bureaucratic environment. By engaging with regulators and advocating for streamlined process, business can potentially expedite approval and facilitate a broader implementation of their projects. Our budget reflects 2 strategy priorities. The majority, 83%, funds critical technology research and development, enable breakthrough safety innovations through academic partnership. A dedicated 70% supporters ongoing employee training programs, ensure our workforce has the skill to implement this advertisement effectively. This balanced investment approach creates both cutting-edge solutions and the expertise needed to deploy them, building comprehensive protection for workers and community alike. Implementing these changes may face 3 challenges. First, worker resilience. We will partner with union early in planning process to build trust. Second, bureaucratic delay. We will proactive lobby regulators to streamline approval. Finally, sustaining momentum. We will directly link executive compensation to safely performance metrics. Each solution turns potential roadblock into opportunity for stronger collaboration and accountability.
Thank you all for listening. As we wrap up our presentation on managing, we hope we were giving you the comprehensive understanding of key principles and strategies that can drive success in any organizations.